sons don't struggle to be like the fathers. So Mephibosheth by blood was a king in the making. And this is a king rendered incapacitated. He couldn't move, he couldn't walk. It was the servant who was faithful enough to serve him right from when the father was alive, who was faithful enough to carry him and run with him during the war when the dad was killed. That guy remained faithful with his household and continued serving. If not, Mephibosheth would have become a beggar on the street. A king in the making rendered useless. A king in the making rendered mute. A king in the making turned to vegetable. A king in the making could not stand to speak and people hear. To the extent that people were not so aware of him that even David, that was the father's good friend, didn't know about him. A king in the making was hiding behind bars. A king in the making, his voice could not be heard anywhere. A king in the making could not eat from the throne room. A king in the making had no access to the palace. A king in the making had no access to royal meal. A king in the making. Do you know that his father had a palace before his demise? But the palace was not accessible. Do you know that his father had lands before his demise? But the lands were not accessible. A king was suffering. No wonder it is written that the princes are trekking while the servants are riding on horses. This was the case of the young man Mephibosheth. And looking at the congregation today, you will see kings and queens that are also facing similar issue. Kings and queens that cannot access their properties, that cannot access their inheritance. Kings and queens. You can see yourselves, people of promises, children of covenant, but like pepper soup before the devil. You can see people that are serving the most high God, yet living the most low life. This is not the plan of God. Are you listening to what I'm saying?